This is Vic Steinmetze, and this is my story. I was raised on a farm in central Kansas. My parents were strong Christians. My dad was a wheat farmer. He also raised cattle, so I grew up with cattle and pigs. I grew up working in the hay fields, throwing hay bales, driving a tractor, and things like that. I came to Christ in junior high in a youth camp. I was privileged to be able to go to church youth camp every summer through junior high and high school. It was a particularly powerful camp, and I got saved that summer. I remember it was a time when we were around a campfire that I gave my life to Christ. It was shortly after I started college that I just kind of began to run from Christ. I just thought that I should be out having fun, and little did I know that the most fun that I would ever have in my life was after I came back to Christ. In 1995, an event happened that changed my life forever. My wife and I had been back in the church for 2 or 3 years when a friend of mine invited me to a Promise Keepers wake-up call. I remember that there was a time during the morning of intermittent prayer and worship, and I remember that the speaker was saying from the platform that God was looking for men who would stand up and be counted as godly leaders in their churches and in their homes and in their community. And I said yes. I made that covenant with the Lord, and my life has never been the same since. Just before we left Kansas, there was a prophecy over my life that I would be a father to the children, and that really didn't mean very much to me at the time because my children were all but one was grown, one was in high school. I had never worked with kids, but when we came to Grand Junction and I began to look for a job, it seemed like the only thing that was open was jobs working with troubled kids. And I soon realized that that was what the Lord was calling me to. So I started my work for Hilltop. Hilltop is actually a large company here in the Valley that works with people in all kinds of social settings. But the program I work with is a program for what we call at-risk kids, kids that are troubled. About half of our kids are serving a sentence through the Department of Youth Corrections. About half are placed here just because their parents couldn't manage them. We teach them social skills. We model how functional citizens should act and behave in the community and that kind of thing. We also give our kids the opportunity to do things that a lot of them never had a chance to do at home. They get to go on lots of outings, mountain biking, skiing, hiking. We have a high ropes course that they can access. Just all kinds of things going on that the kids get to be a part of. And the hope is that when they leave here, they'll be able to be functional young men and adults in our society and be able to stay out of trouble and have a successful and positive life. The bike shop is used to teach kids to actually to learn to work. They're learning skills about becoming a bike mechanic, that kind of thing. But even more important, they're just learning to work in general. Just like a bike has to work in tune with each other to work properly, that's the way God designed us. The bike has its different parts, the wheels, the chain, all of that. God has designed us with perfection to work the way He wants us to work in His kingdom. He's also designed us that way as a body to work in harmony and in sync with one another. I would like to present a challenge to you. Just as that person at the worship conference, at the PK conference, challenged us that God was looking for men and women who would be godly leaders in their churches, in their homes, in their communities. God is also looking for people today who will do that. And so my challenge to you today is that you would make that same covenant with the Lord, that you would be a godly leader in your home and in your church and in your community. And I promise you, it'll be the most exciting ride of your life if you start that journey today.